What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Kaiza-Sama, and we are back with another Dragon Ball Daima episode review. We are going over episode 9 in today's video. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. If you guys are new here, drop that like and sub for your boy, and make sure you turn on those post notifications so you know whenever I drop a new episode review or another gaming showcase or figure review. So, like I said, make sure you stay tuned. Now, let's get to it. Now, with this episode review, we are picking up right where we left off from last week. Now, from last week, we basically had Goku, Glorio, Pansy, and Kai. Supreme Kai. I was about to say another name, but they all get on the road and they're flying, and they plan to stop at a hotel and get a night's rest before they get to the Warp-Sama for the next day. So the thing is, though, is that with Goku wanting to rush and getting these Dragon Balls, I don't know if they're really going to meet up with Vegeta and Bulma at Warp-Sama at the same time and really, travel as one unit. I'm not sure if we're really going to get that, so to speak, for the future episodes. I hope we do. Mainly so the episodes can actually move a little bit more with pace, being that, we're getting deeper and deeper into the series. So we do, like I said, we get this scene where they stop and they get a night's rest at a hotel, but it's not before they enter into the hotel and some demons have already taken notice to them, and they kind of recognize that Goku is the spiky-haired kid because of a certain moment that Goku removes the hat that Pansy gave him to put on. He removes the hat because it's too itchy or whatever. Goku just being Goku. And in this split moment, these demons actually recognize them, and then they see that Goku's bag is like round, like a Dragon Ball. So they put 2 and 2 together, and they recognize that it's them, and they have actually like beat a Tamagami if they've stolen the Dragon Ball. Now, I won't say stolen Dragon Ball. That's what they plan to do. They plan to steal the Dragon Ball from them, and I guess sell it. I don't know what their true intentions were after getting this Dragon Ball, because there's no shot that that even, demons that would cooperate with them, there's no shot that even those demons would even allow them to live, or, I just don't know what they were expecting, getting their hands on this Demon World Dragon Ball, but they steal it from them, and then Goku and Glorio and Supreme Kai, they all end up getting the Dragon Ball back after Pansy has a kind of like this scouter device that can actually track the Dragon Ball, because she put a tracker on it before all of this actually took place. So she's able to tell Goku where they are. Goku, he retrieves the Dragon Ball, and once they get back on the road, we basically see that Bulma, Hybis, Piccolo, and Vegeta are now stuck in a pickle because their space plane was actually just stolen, just like Goku and Glorio's space plane was stolen in episode 2, I think. Yeah, episode 2 or 3. And now that their plane has been stolen, Hybis had to contact I can't even talk today. He contacted the princess, and he notified her that they now need a ship. And once they do so, we basically just get a panned-in scene to where Hybis tells Vegeta, well, they probably had their plane stolen from the demons that Vegeta had beat up from the night prior. Now, we basically get a very similar situation as to what happened in episode, I believe it was episode 2 and 3. Episode 2, because Goku's plane had to have been stolen by the end of episode 2. So we basically get a very similar scenario in which Vegeta, he's just walking back to the table with drinks, and he kind of bumps into this demon, but I don't think Vegeta really noticed it too much. But the demon took it as a form of, disrespect. So we end up getting this scene where Vegeta fights these guys in the bar, and it led to one thing to another, and we basically have these demons that have now stolen their plane. So now they're outside and they're waiting on Goku, Pansy, and Glorio to pull up. But we also get another scene where we actually see Goma and Degesu, and with them, they have now found out that Vegeta, Goku, and the rest of the gang, they're now down here in the demon realm. And this kind of shakes Goma kind of off center because he wasn't expecting this to happen, I guess. And Degesu, he basically just informs them that, well, not only are they here, but they also have their hands on the third realm Dragon Ball. And this sends Goma over the cliff. This basically, just puts the cherry on top, pisses Goma off. He's yelling at Degesu and basically, kind of orders him around and tells him, well, this happened yesterday. What are you doing still standing here? Like, I need you to do something about this. So he kind of bosses Degesu around and he wants him to do something about it. He also regrets making the wish of turning them into children, and he really just wanted to wish for this powerful third eye. Now, I wish we would have gotten some type of imagery for this third eye that he's speaking on, but I feel like later on in the series, we may get more explanation and maybe a visual of what this third eye, possibly looks like. Now, as we see Goku, Pansy, and Glorio, and Kai, they all land and they meet up with Bulma, Hybis, Piccolo, and Vegeta. And once they do, Vegeta, he is kind of just eager to get on the plane. They explain that they've gotten the Dragon Ball and, they had their plane stolen. And, they have these assumptions that they're going to get on the plane with Glorio, Pansy, and Goku. But Goku is kind of like, don't be silly. We don't have enough room for you guys to get on. And this kind of upsets Vegeta to like a different level to where he's really just pissed off. And I kind of understand where he's coming from because I'm sitting here thinking and assuming that this, this Goma ship from his troops, I'm sitting here thinking that it's kind of like more high tech. Maybe it can actually fit some extra people on there. But, we end up finding out that there is kind of like a weight or like a person limit, even if the ship is, a higher tech ship than what they're used to. So they're pretty pissed that they have to stay behind. And Pansy kind of has to contact her father to send them another ship. So we will, have a little bit of wait period. But after they actually leave, we then end up seeing how the demons who stole Hybis' ship, they actually, reveal themselves after Goku's plane is taken off. And they, want more, beef, basically. They want to fight Vegeta more. And this time they brought backup. But Vegeta and Piccolo, they end up taking out all these demon guys without any issues. And they hid the plane that they stole nearby. So this tells me that they are going to catch up somewhat to Goku and his ship. So we just have to see how that kind of unfolds within the future episodes. Now, moving in to the real climax of the episode, we see Dr. Arinsu and Marba are finishing up the final concoction of this new Majin creature. Now, she has a Cyberman seed, and this is, I guess, her last seed, and she kind of boasts how she used to have so many that she could give them away out in the streets of, like, the Demon Realm cities. And we see that she doesn't want Dr. Arinsu to plant the seed too deep because she wants it to be, I don't know how to explain it, but the way how she said it, she basically said, don't plant the Cyberman seed too deep because you want most of the essence to be mainly Majin Buu. So with that being said, I feel like with this final Majin creature, the power level and whatnot is not really affected by the Cyberman DNA that was being used. It's more so of just like a visual like aspect of, like a visual feature of what he looks like, when you see his head. So once they finally finish this up, she does explain that, being that she's not planting the seed too deep and there's going to be more of this Majin Buu essence within this new creature, the control over it is going to be somewhat harder as well. So that is the main thing that they need to consider, is that this Majin Buu creature could possibly spiral out of control, just like Majin Buu did. But, we really just have to see. She did insert her spit into the concoction for, that closer control over these creatures. So we could be seeing, the first ever like actual, Majin Buu creatures that are able to be controlled, and don't have an issue with it. But, we just really have to see with the future of the series. Now, once we do see this creature, birth out of this green substance, I really don't know how to describe it. It looks more of like a green bubbly substance, but more of like a hard, like marble-like substance that seems, a little bit squishy at the same time. You see just this bunched up pile of this green substance, and Majin Cou finally arrives. He, unveils himself from this substance, and Dr. Orensu wants Majin Cou to actually fight the Tamagami #1 and go get the Dragon Ball from him. Now, Marba, when she hears Dr. Orensu give Majin Cou this command, she's kind of like a little bit worried, because she's like, you just want to jump straight to a Tamagami? Like, what the hell? But Dr. Orensu, she does have a very good point. She basically goes on to state, if he's not strong enough to at least take on, the Tamagamis, then there's no point in making it, which is very, very true, because we just saw how Goku was able to take down the Tamagami just by going to Super Saiyan 2 at the very last minute, when it was really just like pushing him. So, that's definitely not going to be the power level that I suspect that this Majin Cou creature is going to be. I definitely don't think he's going to be weak. I definitely, in fact, think he's going to defeat these Tamagami creatures very easily. Or let's just say he's going to defeat one, and then on the way to get the second Dragon Ball, we could see a situation where Goku, Vegeta, and the gang actually run into this Majin Buu creature, or Majin Cou, I should say. And, that's just a possibility, but hey, we never really know. And that could be their first interaction with Majin Cou. And then the next time they meet up with him, Vegeta might agree with the whole fusion with eating the bug and all that, but these are just my, theories and, expectations and whatnot. I don't really know what is really going to unfold story-wise, but something tells me that this new Majin Cou creature is going to be very, very powerful. Something tells me, like I said, he's going to take down a Tamagami like it's nothing. Something just gives me that deep gut feeling that it's going to be easy for this thing. But let me know down in the comments, though, you guys, what you really think about this episode. Let me know what you thought about seeing Vegeta and some of his good fight scenes. We did see some good effects with the last fight that Vegeta was in when he was beating up the demons that stole their plane and whatnot. And then, we did get some good scenes of seeing this new Majin creature. So let me know also what you think about Majin Cou. Let me know what you think about, what his power level is going to be, if he's going to be the main villain at the end of the series. That's my personal theory, but hey, we just got to see, man. We keep seeing a lot of new and exciting stuff pop up in Daima. So I'm really just taking it all in as it is. And I'm just here for the ride. You know what I mean? So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next episode review. I will see you guys in the comments as well. You guys take care and peace.